Yo, yo, it's the RedBlue podcast crew. Reviewing flicks, both old and new. Red and blue, not political. Nah, man, chill. It was Marvel versus DC till we lost that thrill. Don't stress the episode, don't ask the season. We double up franchises, don't ask for a reason. Moti's got rules that nobody gets. His takes on movies, they're wild as it gets. He's got Super Bowl Mac and Gray by his side, trying to keep it sane while they're in for the ride. Moti's measures are out of control, but in the end he's got the final role. Yeah, that blue podcast, come check the scene. Movies old and new, know what I mean?
This is Multi-Topic Talk, and today we talk about another movie. This time around, this is Night Swim. I am probably the only guy in the world that liked that movie. Anyhow, this is the after show. I hope all of you will enjoy. If you want to see the main show, click in the description below. Anyway, let's get started here. So we are talking about Night Swim, a movie I did enjoy, but I think you hated this thing. So I cannot wait to hear about your thoughts about that movie. I'm the only one on earth that liked. What did you think of Night Swim?
I didn't like it. I didn't really like it at all. I thought it was incredibly derivative of so many other horror movies. I thought it was basically it in a pool. That's what it sounded like to me. That's what it came off as. I don't really have a whole lot to say about it, but yeah, I just didn't like it at all. And actors, I think, were okay. They did decent job with the material they were given. Nothing memorable. I don't even recognize pretty much all these actors. I don't think I've seen them in anything else. But yeah, the plot incredibly derivative. I can't pinpoint exactly which movies or I've seen these things before, with the exception of it. But I know like most of this I've seen somewhere else before.
Okay. Do you want to roast it more?
No, I probably think of other stuff as we go along, but for the moment, no.
That will be a very short one because as much as I enjoyed it a lot, I don't have that much to say. So I guess I will carry that from now on. I had three issues with it. So that movie is far from perfect, even in my books. My first issue would be in the son rescue by the end of the movie, the mother with older bread for way too long. It didn't make sense as she wasn't depicted as that top tier professional swimmer that can hold their breath for very long. I call plot armor on that BS. Number two, plot.
That something is common in, I find it in not just horror movies, a lot of movies. People like surviving things that in real life they would not be able to survive. Being
Yeah,
able to hold their breath a lot longer than they really would be able to, being able to survive falls from that would kill them normally, that kind of stuff.
yeah, yeah. That was my first issue. My second issue would be plot armor on the sun as well, since he was under the water for a long time, yet he didn't die somewhat, somehow. Mystery of life. Issue number three, the father wasn't likable and strong enough character for me to care when he died. What was supposed to be sad wasn't. So, like, it's unfortunate. Maybe I'm crazy. Did you feel anything when the dad died?
Nope, and I saw it coming a mile away. Like none of these characters were particularly memorable. Nothing like maybe feel for them or root for them or anything, or connect with them in any way.
I'm with you on that. These are the flaws of the movie. I still like the experience, but like that movie had issues. I think. I thought that movie was competent at showing overtelling. It was shown how the dad got infected by whatever the demon was, um, and I was kind of invested enough. I thought it was also well shown how maybe the life of the guy was flashing before his eyes as he thought he was about to die drowned. In the opening sequence at the start, hinting at something fishy going on was entertaining. The pun is intended as she's swimming like a fish. I wanted to say that one. I know it's a cheap shot, but we got to do what we got to do. I also thought it was well shown how the pool can create illusions. The disappearance of the cat was the trope they used to tease more mystery on odd things happening near the pool. Um, I also thought it was well shown how the mother has nightmare about drowning. It's all about drowning, you know. I think they were obsessed over that. It's also well shown how there's a shadow lurking around the pool.
Yeah. In
Um,
fairness to the movie, which I didn't think I would be saying this, but in fairness to the movie, drowning I think would be a big theme in a movie about a killer pool. So
yeah, yeah, that pool is dangerous. That pool preys on the fear of drowning. I like that. It's so ironic. It's irony at its purest form. Um, the father trying to swim again, the baseball bat, but uh, falling was sad and endearing. The father connecting the pool and success was well shown. I like that, and um, it's also well shown how the Asian woman is a honorable narrator since she denied having a daughter. That was cool. Um, and I also feel like it was well justified how they closed the pool. Again, I was entertained by that movie. Um, I had fun watching it. I'm in the minority. I'm the only one on earth that liked it, but that's all I feel. Um, do you want to add something? Do you want to contradict me? Do you want to bash my take there?
no, I'm kind of I'm used to see it from this from you. Um, yeah, well, yeah, the Asian lady, I guess in a way can say it. Not really an unreliable narrator. She was just sort of denying that she had a daughter. Either she had blocked it out mentally, or as we later learned, she's sort of like possessed by whatever this entity in the water is. Um, when like the facade has fallen and she's like, oh no, 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 like my daughter was the sacrifice for my son, and your son is going to be the sacrifice for your husband, and so on and so on. Yeah, again, I found that to be kind of a derivative trope.
Yeah. Um, so I guess this is the perfect moment for the grade out of 10. What would be your grade out of 10 for this movie?
For me, this is going to be like a 3 out of 10.
Wow, that's something. I feel like you're the average because everyone I talked to hated that thing. Um, I'm the crazy one as usual. I gave this movie a 9. I like that
I'm
thing.
not
What
surprised.
can I say? I I like that thing. What can I say?
Nothing
It's
wrong with that. I mean, excuse me. I want to know. I know a lot of people who like schlock. I mean, there's stuff that I like that I'm pretty sure other people hate. So
I didn't
it's all subjective.
I didn't see that many issues that everyone were pointing out at. I just didn't see it, and we are out. I said it. That's a short one.